you. Today we're going to make bonfire toffee fudge, and it's quite a chewy one, not a hard one, so it's not going to break your teeth. Right, this is what you need. 8 ounces of granulated sugar, about 4 good dessert spoons of black treacle, 8 ounces of butter, and make it the butter that you like, really good tasting butter, and 397 gram of condensed milk. I think all the tins, various brands, come in that sort of weight, but that's what you need. Okay, so we'll just get this ready and then we'll prepare it and show you what to do. Okay, right, we've chopped up a butter. So basically we're just going to put a butter in, just normal salted butter you want, just the general purpose butter, and we're going to put about 4 good dessert spoons of treacle in. You need something to scrape this off with as well. So if you get a spoon, a little spoon, and scrape it off, and just get 4 in. Okay, so we'll get back to you when we've got it 4 in. Okay. Right, we've got a butter and a treacle in here. We're going to turn it on. We're not going to boil it. We're just going to let it melt in. So this will take about 10 minutes to melt down and mix in together. When we've done that, we'll get back to you. Okay. Get on like a simmer on a low jet for about 10 minutes now, and your butter has melted. Your treacle's with it. So now you're going to add your sugar. I'm going to pop that in, which is 8 ounces of granulated sugar. It's ordinary sugar, it's not any other sugar. And same again, you're going to stir that round until that's melted in, and that can take about 10 minutes as well. Just keep it on a simmer till this is melted in, and then we'll come back to you. Okay. I've had it on about 10 minutes on a simmer. You've got to keep stirring it. We've got a little teaspoon in, and we took it out and let it cool because it's very hot, so you need to let it cool. And when you've tasted it, you don't want to taste any bits of grains of sugar. So if it's very smooth to taste on your tongue and you don't feel any crunchiness, then that's when it's ready to put your milk in. So next we're going to do is put a tin of condensed milk in. So we're going to pour that straight in. And we're going to have this on about 25 minutes. We're going to boil it up, and then we're going to put it on a bubble for about 25 minutes. The longer you boil it and the thicker it goes, the more it'll set. But we don't want it really rock hard, do we? Especially for kids. We don't want them losing teeth or anything. Okay, so I'm just going to pour this in, and then turn it up to boil, and then turn it down and leave it about 25 minutes. Okay, but keep stirring it and don't let it stick. So you need to stir it continually because it will stick to the pan. Okay. Once you've set your jet so there's a bubble going on, don't laugh, yeah, and stir it up while it's bubbling. Just get it so it's slightly bubbling and keep stirring it. You don't want it too bubbly because you'll burn yourself. You just make sure there's a little bubble going on and stir it. Okay, and we'll get back to you when we've done the 25 minutes. Nearly half an hour, and it's gone like this. Can you see it's gone quite thick? You can make it as thick as you want, and what you do is you can get a teaspoon and put a bit on your teaspoon, and then put it in some cold water. Just drop it in some cold water, and it'll see how much it's going to set then, and you can have it as set as you want. Can you see how that's gone? It's not soft anymore, is it? It's going like that. So we might leave it another 5 minutes, because now you know that it's going to set. Okay, so we'll get back to you when we've got it how we want it. Right. We've had it on about 35 minutes. I'm going to turn that off now because we've got it as thick as we wanted in there. Now we're just going to grease one of the tins, the baking trays. And they're only the small baking trays. I think is it 17 by 22, something like that, isn't it? Not a big one, but you can use a bigger one if you want. And then once you've greased it, because you need to grease it so that it'll come out. I'm just going to pour it in and fill it up to the top. Let it roll down. And then what you want to do, let it cool, and then you're going to put it in the fridge and leave it overnight. And then I'm just going to leave that now like that so we can fill that up after. When it's left overnight, it goes quite hard. If you tip the tray upside down after and hit it with a rolling pin, not back, just lightly, it'll come away. We did it on a piece of kitchen roll, didn't we? Brilliant. And then we put it in a tub. And that's about it, really. Okay. This is the one we prepared earlier. So we've just cut it up with a paring knife and then put it in a plastic tub. We're going to put the lid on. I don't think it'll last very long in this house. Okay?
Not so far.